Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end, 'cause you've been a good friend.
Swinging. We're gonna go. Oh no, that isn't how we do it. Let's show them. We go. Oh, PeeWee, get up. Get up there. You know how to swing. Say there. Woo wee. You're a silly girl. Gotta take you for a pedicure. We gotta take you for a pedicure. Yeah, you need to get your nails cut. You need to get your wings trimmed. She's a good girl. She loves her mommy. So anyway, we'll be back in a few, and I'll tell you all about this little furry friend. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. Well, might not be the Baking Diva today. Maybe it will be the Animal Kingdom, or maybe it'll be a day at the zoo. But I have my little furry friend here with me. This is PeeWee. And PeeWee, say hello. Say hello. PeeWee is a yellow-crowned Amazon parrot. And we've had PeeWee for well over 30 years. We got her when she was a baby, and we bottle fed her, right, PeeWee? And they say that parrots usually bond to one person. Well, what else is new? She thinks I'm her mother. So anyway, today I promised you all that I would do a little video on welcome to my zoo. Because if you've been watching me for a while, you're always hearing little PeeWee in the background squawking. And then we have our other little bird, a little cockatiel. Her name is Squeaky bird, Squeaky. Yeah, they both talk. So what I thought today is I'll do it in chronological, hi PeeWee, what you doing? I'll do it in chronological order. So we'll start with PeeWee. And then we'll go on to probably Squeaky bird. And then, let me see, we have a dog. We have lots of tropical fish. We have a turtle, which you will love. And then, with two grandsons here a lot, we have two geckos. So I'll try to put this all into one video, but if I can't, I might have to make the geckos part 2. What do you say, PeeWee? Come here. She likes to stay up on my shoulder. Oh no, stop being a baby. Get off there. Come on. Hey, now she's gonna go around the back of me. I'll see if I can move a little closer to the camera. But I have plenty of pictures. There she is. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll be back. And you will see a day in the life of the Baking Diva's zoo. Don't go away. Okay, so right, let me tell you where our fascination with birds began. One day, maybe we were going through a midlife crisis, not really sure, but we visited a bird store and saw these gorgeous, gorgeous birds. This one I'm showing you here is a scarlet macaw. They're large birds, and just look at the coloring on them. Oh my goodness. And in certain shots, you'll see the rings around their eyes. They're just beautiful. I'll put a close-up of the face in for you. But you might say to yourself, well, these are fun parrots. They're interesting companion birds, but they're big. And how much do they cost? Well, I'll tell you, as of 2024, the average cost for a scarlet macaw is around $2,000 to $3,000. Yes, you heard me right. They are absolutely beautiful. And of course, the price depends on the age, the exact color. They come in many vibrant colors and different mutations or combinations that prize collectors look for. Well, let me go on to say, did we purchase a scarlet macaw? Well, yes, we did. So if you're ever thinking of purchasing them, just remember, it's not the cost of the bird. They're large and they need to be in very large cages. They need very heavy and thick perches for their foot health, and they can be quite costly. In addition to that, you need the food in the water bowls, the proper food for them to eat, their treats, their toys, cage liners, cleaning supplies, and I could go on and on. But what we didn't realize, because, well, maybe we did make a hasty decision, is that when these birds turn into teenagers, they can get very nasty and very aggressive. And you never bite the hand that feeds you. Now, we could not keep a bird that was biting us and being nasty. I mean, you see the beak on them. They could easily break your finger. So what to do? Oh, we went back and forth. What are we going to do? We obviously can't keep this bird. We paid a lot of money for it. We have the cage and everything that goes with it. So what are we going to do? So our only option was to go back to the bird store where we purchased the bird. So we knew that they weren't going to refund us, but they came up with a suggestion. We could exchange our scarlet macaw for a blue and gold macaw. The bird was a little bit younger, and we already had all the cages and the other equipment for it. And of course, they had a beautiful blue and gold macaw there. So that was the solution they came up with for us. They would take the scarlet macaw back, and we could make an even exchange, even though the blue and gold was less money, and we could do that. Now, blue and gold macaws usually run between $700 and $2,500. So, what next? The two birds said goodbye to each other, and the blue and gold came home with us. So I'm sure you've all heard the saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, I guess you can figure out what happened from here on. So now we've come to the part where I'm going to talk to you and show you pictures of our yellow-crowned Amazon, who you hear squawking in all my videos. So stay tuned. So now that I gave you a little background of how our family got involved with birds, and sometimes I still wonder, I'm now going to introduce you to the animals that we have in our family. So they say the third time is a charm. Well, here is PeeWee. PeeWee's the one you always hear squawking in my videos. She's a yellow-crowned Amazon. We got her when she was a baby, and we had to bottle feed her. Can you believe that? Oh, yeah. We had a formula we had to follow, and we put oatmeal in it, and I forget, milk. I don't remember what. And since birds do not have the capability to suck, you have to put the bottle in their beak and you have to keep squeezing the bottle to feed them. And then they make a mess. You got to wipe their faces. Oh, here I am. She's on my shoulder. I was getting ready to watch the Super Bowl this year. Because they're exotic birds, you have to have them licensed once a year. And PeeWee, would you believe it or not, is almost, I think it's 36 years old. Oh, yes. She loves to be up on a shoulder or a head. Birds always feel safe the higher up they are. And here I was getting ready to make myself a little drink at the Super Bowl, and she's on my shoulder. I think this was at Christmas. So, like I said, this is our PeeWee. She's a sweet bird. She loves her mama, and we love her. I'll give you a few little facts about why the Amazons are so popular for pets. First, they have the ability to mimic human speech quality. Now, PeeWee's a little shy, but she actually imitates my voice. She'll say, "Hello, PeeWee." She'll say, "I love you." When she's hungry, she says, "Want a cookie?" And then when you give her the cookie, she goes, "Mmm, mmm." And sometimes she says, "What you doing? What you doing?" So, she has a few things she likes to talk about. One thing also is parrots are very social. They're a long-term commitment. So they might not work for everyone who, has a situation where they can't be around the bird much, because the birds do require some stimulation. A few other interesting facts about the intelligence of a parrot. From the standard pet intelligence tests, parrots actually do much better than dogs. So I bet you didn't know that, right? And also, people will ask, how long will the parrot live? Well, in captivity, the yellow-crowned Amazon can live up to 60 years. That's right. And do parrots get jealous? Yep, they do. They like a lot of attention. They're clowns. They like to do a lot of clownish antics. They're loud. You hear PeeWee squawking in the background sometimes. So when I'm doing a video, I have to cover her cage. Now, right now, the cost, I think, of a yellow-crowned Amazon is anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. I know 36 years ago, when we purchased ours, we paid $1,300 because we still have the receipt. Now, since parrots are exotic birds, you do have to get them licensed every year. So we go down to town hall and we do that. Now, it's interesting. When we first got her, she was a baby. And the bird store told us that everybody in the family has to be hands-on with her and feed her, because a lot of times they bond with just one person. So, the kids, I think, at the time were in college or high school, I don't remember, and everybody had work and was coming and going. So, of course, who do you think spent the most time with PeeWee? Yours truly. And if parrots are young enough, and she was a baby, they'll imprint on one individual. They choose one individual as the principal caregiver. So here you go again. It's me. So that's why in most of the pictures you'll see me holding her, because she won't let anyone else hold her but me. What else is new? A common question I get is, do you let your birds fly around your house? Well, the answer to that is absolutely not. It's kind of hard to potty train a bird. And we take them to the bird store. And here's a little picture of PeeWee with the towel wrapped around her. She's getting her nails trimmed and filed, and she's getting a few of her flight feathers cut, because birds that are domesticated and you keep them in your home, they would never survive outside in the wild. So PeeWee is a prima donna. Also, parrots can get very bored in an empty house. So the question comes up, should I leave the TV on for them? Well, don't judge, but we've always done that with our parrots. It really does keep them entertained. And what about baths? Well, most parrots love water, and they love to be misted every day. So it's a good habit to get into. And I'm trying to think what else, their favorite foods. I mean, they like fruits and berries and nuts and all those kind of things. And I'm trying to think. There's just so many cute little things that parrots will do. And when they're comfortable with you, I mean, they'll cuddle up with you. They'll sometimes even fall asleep on you. They become incredibly attached. So anyway, that's a little bit of background on our cute little girl, PeeWee. And I hope you enjoyed it. And from now on, when you hear the birds squawking in the background on my videos, you can associate the voice with the face. So now I think I'm going to go on to bird number 2. No, there's not a lot of them. We only have 2, and there is a story behind the next one. So stay tuned for that. Well, before I introduce you to our other feathered friend, let me just start out by saying that we had no intention of getting another bird. But this bird belonged to my daughter and my son-in-law. Now, they had a baby, and you'll find out as I talk to you about the cockatiel that they like to chirp and sing and mimic. And when you have a little baby in the house that you're trying to get to take a nap, sometimes it doesn't always work out. So they went on vacation and they asked us if we would babysit for the bird for them while they were away. Well, when they returned, my grandson, who's going to be 21 very soon, had a little bit of allergy, and the bottom line is, well, you know what I'm going to say. The bird never went home. Yes, you heard me right. Being such wonderful parents that we are, we just felt bad, and we decided, okay, we'll keep the bird here. The pictures I'm showing you are adorable. They're my 4 grandsons. They were taken a while ago, so the kids are a lot older now. But they like the cockatiel because, well, let me tell you, cockatiels are one of the most beloved birds in the world. They're very friendly and they're very playful. And they're very talented mimickers and singers, which is, I guess, what was keeping the baby up. So anyway, the bird, I would say, is about 20 years old. And cockatiels usually live between 15 and 20 years. They're very different than the parrots. I'm going to try to make this short because the video is getting long, and I did want to put at least 3 of our pets on here before part 2. But I'll have to wait and see how that goes. But anyway, cockatiels are native to Australia, and they are part of the parrot family. But basically, they come from the region of Australia, and it's very, I guess they would say, it's a semi-arid environment. Cockatiels are very social birds, and they love company, especially from their owners. Cockatiels are often called whistling birds due to their melodious and tuneful singing. These birds love to sing and have a diverse range of vocalizations. Cockatiels, as I said before, have an average lifespan of 15 to 20 years, but with proper care and attention, they can actually live 25 to 30 years. They love to play. They love different types of toys, swings, ladders, and bells. So you have to try to provide your cockatiel with fun little toys for them to play with. They are very intuitive, and they can pick up your emotions. They often mirror your behavior and can sense when the owner is upset or stressed. One of the most interesting facts about cockatiels is that they have excellent night vision. This is due to their enlarged pupils, which allow them to see better in low light conditions. Cockatiels are one of the most admirable pet bird species that you can have due to their fun nature, their loyalty, and their adaptability. They're socially intelligent and make great companions. So, I just wanted to introduce you to Squeaky. We call her Squeaky Bird. She does talk a little bit. She mostly whistles and sings, but she says, "Hello, Squeaky Birdie. Hello, Squeaky Birdie," and a few other phrases she says. But for her, it's mostly whistling. She loves to whistle. And I should tell you, and I forgot to tell you with PeeWee, birds love music. You put music on for them, and they just love it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the pictures of my grandsons, who are much older now, playing with the bird, and the little information I gave you. I mean, she's a sweetheart. We love her. And sometimes you'll hear in my videos the 2 birds. One might be squawking, and then you might hear little squeaky sounds, and that's the 2 of them doing a duet. So let me see where I'm up to now. I wanted to try to get our dog Brownie on this video, and then on part 2, I would do the turtle, the fish, and the geckos. So if you'd like to see Brownie, stay tuned. This is our sweet Labradoodle named Brownie. Brownie is actually 16 years old. This is a picture of her when she was still very, very young. She actually was not our dog. It was actually my son's dog that he bought for his son, Kyle. So when him and his wife divorced, and she said she was not able to take the dog, they sold the house, and my son moved in with us, and my 2 grandsons are here half the time. So Brownie lives with us now. This is one of my favorite pictures of Lucas when he was little with Brownie looking out the window. Here she was, pretty young still, groomed. Look at her with her little purple bows in her hair. She's so cute. I don't know if you know much about Labradoodles, but they are the sweetest, most gentle dogs. This dog would not hurt a fly, and she just loves everyone. She loves people. She loves to play. Sure, when you first come in the house, she'll get some barking because she's very excited. But she's really a sweet young lady. Well, maybe an old lady now. These are more recent pictures of her. Isn't she the cutest thing you ever saw? And here she has her scarf on that says Santa's Cookie Taster. And here she is. Look at this. She just got back from being groomed. And she was tired, so we put a blanket on her. She's walking around with the blanket. And here's my grandson Aaron and me. This was a few years ago. We made dog biscuits for her. I mean, come on, I'm the baking diva. You have to bake for your dog, too. Look how cute she is. And, you know, I like to dress up in character. So I like to dress her up too. She's so cute. I miss my babies. It's like dressing up a baby again. Oh, look at that. Her St. Patrick's Day headgear. And there's the two of us. We always open presents at Christmas time for Brownie. And here's her advent calendar. Although Mommy had trouble opening it. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, look, Brownie. Look, Brownie, here's your advent calendar, and it's day 2. Okay, let's open it. Should we open it? Let's see what you have in day. Oh, don't be too anxious. Wait a minute. Let Mommy open it. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. Let's see, day 2 on your. Wait a minute. Let's see. What did you get? Oh, look. Didn't you have this yesterday? This looks like. What is that? It's bacon? Let's open it. Let's see. Okay. Trick way to open it? Let's see. Let's see. See what's in here? Advent calendar. How did you open this yesterday? Oh, here. Okay. We'll peel it down. I got it, Brownie. Wait, let's see what you got. Okay. Brownie, wait a minute. You have to keep filming. Wait, I can't. Well, have no fear. Mommy got the advent calendar open, and Brownie was very pleased. So thanks a lot for watching part 1 of our little zoo we have home here at the Baking Diva's house. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little bell if you want to see part 2, because we have some interesting geckos on there. So love you all, appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you again soon. Toodles!